Hello and welcome to Journey in Photography. This is my review on the Yongnuo YM360 LED light. This I bought for off-camera, for instead of off-camera flash. So if I want to take a picture of a couple outside, maybe in a garden, something like that, and I didn't want to use off-camera flash, which is usually the preferred method I use. If I didn't want to use that, I would buy this. I bought this so that I could basically, you know, I had that option, if you like. I wasn't restricted by just using flash. I could use other options, and that's what I got this for. So I could use this. The idea is that if, for example, a couple were at the bottom of the stairs, I'll show you a photograph I took at the bottom of the stairs. So if a couple were at the bottom of the stairs, I was at the top of the stairs, I want to take a flash. I don't want to take a photograph down through the stairs. I wanted to light the couple up, the bride and groom up. I didn't want to use a flash. I could use a light like this, so I could have somebody hold the light just out of shot, like my wife, you know, just to light them up a little bit, and it works well. As you can see, it's a bright light stick. It takes a Sony battery, as you can see there. That just clips on the side. Just pull that down, and that clips off. You don't get this battery with the one light. You can. When I bought mine, and there was a package, a little offer on when I bought it from. I think I bought it from Amazon, if I remember rightly. But there was an offer on where you got the little. They got the battery switch there, and a little charger came with it as well, a little USB charger, which I just plug into me camera charger, my phone charger. I just plug into that. So I think the idea was that people apparently had a lot of these batteries lying around from old camcorders and that kind of thing. I didn't have one of these lying about, but some people apparently had them lying around. So when you buy the Yongnuo light stick, you don't get the battery with it, so you have to buy this separately. Apparently these are quite readily available on eBay as well if you wanted to buy one off eBay. But I had to buy mine at the same time as I bought my light stick, and you do have an option in there as well to put a mains operated power supply in there as well, which you don't get with it. You have to buy it separately. It does also come with a tripod mount, so you could have it on a tripod. So you've got a little bit more versatility. So as I said before, if you had an assistant holding it, great. But if you didn't, you could also have it sitting on a tripod and light people that way. It comes with two separate banks of LED lights. It comes with 32K and 55K, which you can change just there, a little button there. You can just change that. So, and then you've also got your dial there to change your power levels of your banks of lights, and you've also got your RGB. As you can see, you've got your red RGB, you've got your green RGB, and you've got your blue. And of course you can change the settings in there as well, the power I should say in there as well, just by using the dial. And you do have your battery indicator as well. If you click on that, you can check your battery level just by checking that. So it's saying power's on 9 there, and your settings here on the right here are different for your different banks of lights there. So you get your 32K and your 55K there as well. And again, you can change the power of those with the dial. Little button there, so you can see, and it's quite handy that it shows you the colour as well. So as you're changing it, you can go from red to green to blue, and it'll show you the colour of the writing there, which bank is using. And obviously then you can change, you can dial up your different colours, dial down your different colours, and you've got fine and coarse as well. The fine and coarse is like basically a fine setting, you know, so you can dial them up, very fine tune the colours, or really change them quite rapidly. As you can see, nice blue colour there. Good for lightsaber effects as well. To be honest, going back to that, actually that's one of the points where I've actually used this more for anything else. Is I'll show some photographs on here. I took of a little lad at a wedding. It was the son of the bride, and he didn't want any photographs taken of him and the bride and groom were really quite desperate to get some fun photographs of this little lad. So I give him me light wand, and he played with it. He just basically played with the different colours and stuff. He was just messing around, putting it in front of your face, and I'll show the photographs on here. And it was great for that. It's great for the children to interact with. They're great fun, and you can get some unusual different photographs by doing that. So I found that worked really well. As you can see, you can change all the different colours there. But I found that worked really well for that. And I have used it off-camera flash, as an off-camera kind of flash. As I said before, I used it on a staircase, which I'll show you a picture on here as well, of the bride and groom down the bottom of the staircase, and it worked well for that. But I just tend to find, when I'm using it, it's just my own personal preference. There's nothing wrong with the light stick or anything like that. You can get various, I think you can get other makes of this as well. Is there an ice light? I think there's an ice light available, which is very expensive. A lot more expensive than this was. But I just tend to find, I always go for off-camera flash. If I'm going to do that effect, if I'm going to do a bride and groom away from the camera and I want to light them, rather than using this, I just tend to get a flash, use me off my triggers, me off-camera triggers, trigger the flash, and I just tend to, I think it just gets a better result than you do with using a light stick like this. Personally, it's just my personal preference. I just always seem to go for the off-camera flash triggers rather than going for this light stick. I tend to find this is more useful for, like I said before, for the children and stuff. Grab a hold of it, give it to the kids, let the kids have a bit of play with it. It does get a lot of attention as well when you're at an event or something and you get this out and stuff, and everybody's like, "Whoa, what is that?" So it does have that kind of effect on people, which is great. I mean, it's great for that kind of, especially for, again, say, for the kids. The kids are like, well, "What are you doing? What is that?" And they grab a hold of it and get some nice candid shots of them. But on the whole, it's another thing as well. It does have a cover on the back here as well, which you can take off. So you can put that in front of there. It's magnetic, so you can see, you can just break it. So you've got the white leads there, and you can put it in front to give a bit of an orangey effect. It is bright, as you can see in my face. It does have a lot of power to it. I mean, that's arm's length away, and that's quite blinding for me. So I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it is quite bright. But if you want to use this kind of light stick, this kind of LED light stick, yeah, it's great. I mean, it's a good product. Kind of full. It's well made.
One problem I have found with this light actually is the power button. The power button here is so easy to press by mistake. Very, very easy to press by mistake. If that's left in your bag, that button is switched on and off by pressing that. So it's so easy to knock that by mistake in your bag and find that you come back to your bag and find your light has been left on, just because that switches it on and off. And come to so much to the point, if I just find this out here, just to show the point, I actually put a cap on. So that sits in the bag like that with the cap on, so that it doesn't get knocked when it's in its little bag. So if it's sitting in its little bag, it's like a little zip case there. When it's sitting in that, it can so easily get knocked, and then you've basically used all your power of your battery before you've even started. So that is one bad point with it.
Good fun for children photographs. I think it'd be great for family photographs with kids and things. They interact it and stuff, as long as they don't break, of course. You can have some good fun like that. But me personally, off-camera flash, I would still use off-camera flash. For that kind of situation where I wanted to get a photograph of a couple, bride and groom, away from the camera. I didn't want to use, obviously, on-camera flash because that's quite a harsh effect, and I want to use off-camera kind of flash, kind of effect, a bit of light maybe from the side. Light the bride and groom from the side rather than straight on. I'd more likely use me off-camera flash with some triggers rather than using one of these. But I kind of thought, if this really want to use one of these, this is going to be a lot. I think I paid about £70, I think, if I remember rightly, for this. I think you're talking hundreds and hundreds for the equivalent of the other brands, for the ice light and things like that. I think you're talking a lot of money for them. So yeah, it's a good product. Maybe it's not something I'd personally recommend for myself. It's something to tell you, but it's not something that I think is vital. I personally would say get yourself some triggers, flash triggers, cheap flash, doesn't have to be expensive flash, and do a bit off camera flash instead, rather than trying to use one of these. But for kids' portraits, for children and stuff, for interacting with children, absolutely brilliant. I mean, this would work really well. Okay, thank you for watching. This is John in Photography. Bye bye.